this cannot be happening. Like, out of all things to happen, this cannot be happening. So, of course, the demon in me is just like, oh, we got to set him up. So I basically tell her, like, look, this is what we finna do. I'm going to call him.
Welcome to Storytime After Hours with Master Quency, and we will be reviewing this video where this lady tells a story about how she met the same lady that was talking to the same guy she was talking to in a nail salon. Let's get into this messy shit.
All right, y'all. So everybody be having story time. So I figured, why not give y'all story time? Because I be having some crazy stories. So this is about how me and this girl randomly found out we was talking to the same guy while sitting at a nail salon. Yes, sitting at a nail salon. Okay, guys. So just for the purpose of the story time, we'll call the guy Polo and we'll call the girl Jenna. Okay. So just so you guys know, I am very OCD about how I get things done and when I get things done. I always get my nails done on a Sunday. I always get waxed on a Friday, and I always get my hair done on a Thursday. I don't know why, but it's been like that for quite some time. So whatever, follow me. All right, y'all. So it was a Saturday. And for some reason or another, I kept saying, I need to go get my nails done. I need to get my nails done. I don't know why I had the urge to want to get my nails done, but for some reason I did. I didn't have anywhere to go that night, and I didn't have anywhere to be that next morning on Sunday. But for some reason, I just really felt the need to go get my nails done. So boom, I go to get my nails done. I'm sitting there, minding my, black girl magic business on TikTok per usual. And I feel somebody come in and sit next to me, but I didn't really look up because I was too busy looking at my TikToks. So I don't know where I hear Jenna go, oh my God, we got the same exact design. I mean, the same exact color, down to that, that little special thing we be doing on the ring finger, the same length, the same shape, everything. And so I'm just looking like, damn, that's super odd. Normally you'll find somebody with the same color, but the same exact nail art and everything, like that's very freaking rare. So boom, from there we start talking or whatever, just, having a random conversation. I was like, yeah, my guy, he likes for my nails to be done a particular way. So whenever I get my nails done, I always ask him like, what he wants, the color and everything. She's like, oh yeah, me too. My guy's the same way. And I said, well, they must got very similar tastes because, we have our nails done the same exact way. So we keep talking, whatever the case may be. And then I noticed my nail tech is taking a little bit longer than normal. So I said, okay, let me just get my feet done first while I'm waiting for him. Now, mind y'all, I never get my toes done first. I always get my nails done. Like I told you guys, I am very OCD about how I do things. And for whatever reason, something told me just go sit in a chair and get your feet done. And then next thing you know, Jenna comes and she happens to sit right next to me. So we're getting our feet done. We're sitting next to each other. We continue our conversation. So now I'm sitting in a chair and I get a phone call and it's Polo. So he's like, hey babe, where you at? I'm like, well, I'm at the nail salon. He was like, oh, why you ain't call me? So I can tell you, what color I think you should wear if the case may be. So I'm like, all right, well, just FaceTime me and I'll show you the 3 colors that I'm like kind of down to, the ones that I'm trying to pick from. So all right, boom, he FaceTime me. All right, so initially when he FaceTimed me, he didn't say nothing because I had the camera flipped so that way he could pick out of the 3 colors that I initially chose. So then he looks at it for a little bit and then he goes, okay, I'm rocking with number 2. So then from my peripheral, I could kind of tell that Jenna was like making a face. So I don't know, I didn't really think nothing of it, but then I put the...
That must be the other girl. That gotta be the other girl. That's got to be an extreme coincidence that both of them got the same nails like that. That's why some of these story times we got a question, but let's get into it. Let's see.
Camera back up. I flipped it back to my face and I say, hey babe, I made a new friend and you and her dude must have the same exact taste because our nails are done the same exact way. All right, y'all. So everybody be having story time. So I figured. All right, y'all. So here goes part 2. Don't mind the cupcake. Let me rewind real quick because I forgot to tell y'all, when me and Jenna first started talking, she told me that was her very first time ever going to that nail salon. So y'all see how things work out? Because I've been going there for 2 years. So it's just funny how all of a sudden, I decide, let me get my nails done on a Saturday. And this is her very first time going to that specific nail salon. So anyway, I don't know why I was being friendly, getting ready to turn the camera to, to Jenna so that way Polo could see her. But For some reason, I didn't turn the camera all the way. So like I had started to, but then I had turned it back on me and I was like, all right, babe, well, I'm gonna hit you up when I leave so you can see my nails and my toes. So as soon as I put the camera down, whatever the case may be, or hung up the FaceTime, she's just looking at me. And I'm like, why is this girl like staring me down like this? So then Jenna asked me, is that your boyfriend? And I was like, nah, because he wasn't my boyfriend. Like, we was talking for like 2 months. No, we was talking for like...
Oh, she finna confront her. She like, uh-oh.
3 months. And I just didn't want a boyfriend. Like, he kept asking me, but I wasn't feeling having a boyfriend at that time in my life. So I'm like, nah, that's not my boyfriend. I was like, why? Because mind you, like I said, she's staring me down. I had saw her, you know, when I first got on FaceTime with him, like from my peripheral, like when he spoke, I guess when she heard his voice, she had peeped it was him. So I already felt like, you know, whatever. So I'm looking at her and I'm just like, why you at? Whew, I had to finish my cupcake, y'all. But anyway, so yeah, so.
Right, why you ask? Why you ask? that's your man, huh?
I'm like, you know, like, what's up? Whatever. So she goes, that's my boyfriend. So automatically I'm just like, hold up. Hold up. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, he's not my boyfriend. She's like, me and him was together. We broke up. And recently we just started talking back again. So I'm just like,
oh, so that ain't your boyfriend. So he talking to both of y'all, but both of y'all neither one of y'all are exclusively with him. Okay. I got it.
in my head, I'm really just like, this cannot be happening right now. Like, of all things, this cannot be happening right now. So of course, you know, you hear somebody say that, so you want receipts. So I proceed to show her like pictures of me and him, just making sure. Oh, I got frosting in my hair. Just making sure that, you know, it's that. And she's like, yeah, that's Polo. And I'm just like, bitch, you gotta be freaking kidding me. So then she pulls out her phone and she starts showing me pictures of them. So I'm just like, this cannot be happening. Like, out of all things to happen, this cannot be happening. So of course the demon in me is just like, oh, we gotta set him up. So I basically tell her, like, look, this is what we finna do. I'm going to call him and I'm going to tell him, hey, you know, I left my purse, my wallet. I ain't got no money on me, and that I need him to come bring me the money so that way I can pay for my nails and pay for my toes, and he going to see us both. All right, y'all. So
she over here scheming on a man that don't even belong to her. That's kind of wild, man. That's demonic. I get it, y'all, in the talking phase. Maybe he even clapping cheeks. Who knows? But he did say that he was trying to be exclusive with you, and you wasn't trying to be exclusive with him just yet. You weren't looking for a boyfriend. That's what you said. So I don't think you should be really that upset. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if y'all did lock in, maybe if you got exclusive with him, then maybe he'll stop seeing the other girl, or vice versa. But when you first meet somebody, especially a man, you can't expect him to only just be talking to you. You know what I'm saying? A man trying to get it. He trying to get that little man taken care of down there. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get that taken care of. So if y'all not exclusive, and it shouldn't get to that point to where you trying to do messy shit, because y'all not even exclusive like that. Part 3.
all right, y'all. So I'm gonna try and sum everything up in part 3. If not, it'll be a short, like a quick part 4. But y'all just follow me, okay? So everybody in the nail salon is kind of like looking at us, or at least the people who's paying attention, and it was just like awkward, right? So I sit down to get my refill done or whatever, and my nail tech, he really messy. He was like, yeah, tell him you'll be done in 30 minutes, because obviously he wants to, you know, be a part of the antics, right? So I called Polo and I'm like, hey, I forgot my wallet, this and the third. Could you bring me the money? And he was like, oh, well, check your Cash App. I already sent you money. Because, mind y'all, he will always send me money on Sunday.
He might be dodging the bullet. He sent her the money on Cash App because remember, she trying to get him to bring her some money. Bring that credit card, you trick. Yeah, she trying to make the trick. Bring the credit card. They not even together. They only been together, mind you, 2-3 months, she said. And he already paying for her hair and nails. So you already know he's simping and tricking, or he just trying to get the box. Whichever way it go. Yeah, that's a little cuckoo. And look, I believe that they have a special electric chair for these simps and tricks. I think that's why the electric chair was made. Right? Because y'all got women really, really confused out here by just throwing bread and she ain't really add no true value to your life. But I don't really know the specifics. She might be adding a lot of value and they just not in a relationship. Who knows? I believe that you have to earn the right for me to just give you my all. You know what I'm saying? Or just pay for everything for you. You got to earn that. And that's how most men got to think. Let me not get too much into it, but he might have dodged a bullet by sending that Cash App.
Or he would come and bring me money on Sunday for me to go and get my nails, my toes done, since that was my routine. So I was like, the nail tech said they don't take Cash App, they don't take Zelle. So can you just bring me money? So he was like, all right, cool. How long is it going to take you to be done? So I'm like, 30 minutes. So he was like, all right, bet, I'm going to slide. All right, cool. So now
women are some clever. Hey, look, if you cheat on a female, she's coming up with all kind of clever tactics. Like, where's all these tactics coming from? She came up with it like, oh, they don't take Cash App. Don't you got a Cash App card, ma'am? Well, they don't, and he finna fall for a watch. I bet you he fall for it.
Me and Jenna are kind of just like looking at each other, like every once in a while we're like glancing at each other, and I keep tapping my screen because now it's the official countdown, like it's about to happen, right? All right, so Polo calls me. He is outside and I'm like kind of sweating almost because it's like, oh my God, like it's really happening now. So I go outside, or before I go outside, rather, I told Jenna, I'm like, all right, wait like maybe 2 minutes and then come outside. All right, bet. So I go outside and we're talking and I'm noticing more than 2 minutes has gone by. It's like maybe 5 minutes. And he was like, all right, babe, I gotta go. I guess he had something to do. And I was like, okay. And so he hands me the money. He was like, call me when you get home. So I tried my best to prolong the conversation, but he was in a rush. So, okay, boom, he pulls off, y'all. So I walk back in the nail salon and I'm like, girl, what happened? Like, why didn't you come outside? So she's like, oh, I couldn't face him.
So he got up out of there before so the plan was for him to come give her the money. She was going to go outside, and the other lady, I forgot what fake name she gave her, because they don't want to get, sometimes when they're doing story time, they don't want to be giving people the correct names because they don't want to put people on blast. But at the same time, it's kind of like you putting somebody on blast, especially if, people have seen y'all on social media together. Like, people could put 2 and 2 together on who you talking about. But yeah, she decided not to go out. She got.
What you mean you could? So I'm just staring at her like, girl, you made me do this stupid stuff just for you not to fall through with the plan. Like, and everybody's kind of just looking at her like, come on now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like.
Hold on, wait. So everybody in the nail salon was hearing their conversation? Everybody in on the messy shit that's about to happen. Imagine everybody in the salon, right? And they hearing about the story and they're like, uh-oh, she finna go outside. She goes outside. Now the other lady, they like, uh-oh, we waiting for her to go outside. And then everybody just get disappointed. Like, why you ain't go outside? They wanted to see some messy shit.
Whatever. I'm like, so how about we just call him on FaceTime so he can see the both of us? Y'all, this girl paid for her nails and jetted. I mean, she was pew, out the door. Like, you would have thought she was a track star. I mean, fofo on the field. Like, ma'am, what are we doing? What are we doing here? So little mama done ran.
It seemed like she up to something real sinister. Like, why you ain't get on the FaceTime call? And you act like y'all been in a relationship for like 2-3 years or something. Like, y'all just literally started talking, right?
I don't know. Like, she stole something. And so at this point, it's just like, okay, it is what it is. I paid for my nails. And then as soon as I got out, I called Polo, and I was like, hey, whenever you're done doing what you're doing, could you come to my house? Because we need to talk. So like a few hours go by. So knock on the door. Of course, it's Polo. And all right, I'm about to talk. All right, y'all. So I just got off work. So I'm going to try and hurry up and get y'all part 4 because I need to take a bath, go to sleep, all that good stuff. All right. So Polo walks through the door. Before I could even say anything, he was like, so that's how we doing it now? We around here plotting with crazy? And I'm like, plotting with crazy?
Oh. So old girl, she was on something sinister because she wound up telling him. That's why he bust in the door like that. Like, that's what we playing with crazy. So old girl then went and told her everything that happened. So she trying to get fam all by herself. Like, she ain't want to play a part of this sinister tactic she had going on.
What is he talking about? He hands me his phone, and guys, that I saw in that phone. So the girl has been stalking me since the very first time he posted me. So we went out on a date, like our second week talking, and he asked me if he could tag me, and I wasn't talking to nobody at the time. So I was like, okay, cool, you can tag me. So he tagged me, and from there, the girl had been sending him screenshots of my pictures. She has screen recorded his story because he used to like to record us like holding hands in his car like during.
All right, I gotta take that back. So old girl was pretty much stalking her. She was stalking her. Like, that's some crazy shit right there. Like, you stalking old girl. So that's matter of fact, that's the reason why they wound up having the same exact nails. She's a weirdo.
Date night. So she was sending him screen recordings of that, and y'all, that is how she was able to copy my nail design. Words to wise, y'all. Please, I beg of y'all, please stop posting y'all location, because that's how she found me. When I went to the nail salon, I remember taking a picture of what my nails look like, and then I posted about to get done up, and I put the location. So that's how she was able to find me at the.
And I agree with that. To all my troopers out there, to all my young troopers, listen, stop sharing your location. Like, when I post stuff, it be hours later. I'll be in a whole nother scenery. You know what I'm saying? Only time I go live truly is when I'm at home. Maybe if I'm at a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like going live in random places like that, because people get the drop on you then. Stuff like this start happening. So stop sharing y'all location over the internet. Like, if you work a job, you ain't got to tell everybody where you work at. The internet is forever. Somebody be able to, one of your enemies might be right there at your job waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Take you out or something. You know what I'm saying?
Freaking nail salon, y'all. Like, this shit is crazy. So now, y'all, we sitting and we talking, and I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit bad because I was trying to set him up. I did, I ain't gonna lie. Especially being that he's not my man, he's not her man. So it's like, okay, Lisa, what were you really doing here? But at the same time, I was very upset with him because I'm like, you see, this girl is crazy. Like, if she could sit already trying to find out where I am so she could be at that location, sis obviously isn't wrapped too tight. Like, she could have came there and shot and killed me, and I'd have been dead.
Yeah, she a weirdo. That's what happened when you show your location. Stop showing your location. It is some lunatics out here. You hear me? It's some straight lunatics out here. You got to protect your peace, right? You got to move in silence, right? When you make a post, make sure you gone from that location.
So now, we get everything out there. We talk about the situation, and we're sitting on my couch, and it comes to a point where we're just like sitting in silence because I don't know what to say. He don't know what to say. And then I kind of remember just being like, well, it was real. Because like I said, even though I was wrong, I guess, for trying to set him up, it's just the drama that was behind it for me. Like, it was too much. Like,
you dead wrong for trying to set him up. Being that messy and you not even in the relationship with him like that, like, that's kind of strange too. You not as strange as her, but that was a little strange movement. That was a little strange. I think when I ain't gonna even go there.
I'm an adult. I don't have time to be playing these games with nobody. Like, I'm just trying to live my best life. And so he was like, all right. And then that was it, y'all. We stopped talking. And then, periodically he would check up on me. I'd check up on him. And, yeah, so that's how it went down. All right, y'all. So I'm probably going to do another story time because when it comes to men, I done been through it, y'all. Like, I done been through it. I'll probably do the one, I'm going to tell y'all the story about how I was at my dude house and his pregnant side chick popped up out of nowhere. Yeah, y'all stay tuned for that one.
Oh, I got to react to that one. I got to find that one. If y'all interested in this video and y'all want to see that one, remind me. I'm gonna go check it out. But yeah, that was a nice little story time. She tells stories real good. I like the way she tells stories. You know what I'm saying? Some people just horrible at it. Before I watch these story times, before I actually record the story times, I try to watch at least the first, 20, 30 seconds just to see if it's a good topic to discuss. And can that person who's creating the content, can they actually tell a good story? Because telling good stories is what can make, the lessons, the some people tell some horrible stories and they be like, well, like what? I'm lost, or you get bored, you go to sleep. But you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to make sure that you work, hustle, and invest. That is the key principles of life. Work, hustle, and invest. Make sure you join the union in the description. Appreciate y'all. I'm Master Quency. I'm out.